In a breaking July 19, 2010 WorldNet Daily article, it is reported that an investigation by 3 congressmen has revealed that the Obama administration has secretly spent $23 million of U.S. taxpayer dollars in Kenya in an attempt to influence a yes vote on a Kenyan constitutional referendum scheduled for August the 4th, 2010. That referendum would increase access to abortions in Kenya and establish legal status for Islamic law tribunals. Meanwhile, Kenyan sources are reporting that the Obama administration has sent a clear message that passage of the referendum would then enable the current White House to open the floodgates for millions more dollars of U.S. government aid to openly flow into Kenya. Just last week, under pressured inquiries from 3 U.S. representatives, the United States Agency for International Development finally admitted to spending more than $23 million of U.S. taxpayer money to influence voters in Kenya to pass the highly contentious Constitution. An official spokesperson for Representative Chris Smith told WorldNet Daily, quote, "It constitutes U.S. monetary interference in a sovereign nation's voting process. If passed, the Constitution would dramatically alter existing pro-life laws." The proposed Constitution would also give legal status to what is known as a specifically Islamic judicial structure within the overall structure of the Kenyan legal structure, which would then be used to resolve disputes between Muslims under Sharia law. This codification of Islamic law reportedly would be in violation of existing Kenyan constitutional law. Imagine that. The existing White House having little to no regard for the existing constitution of a sovereign nation. Again, do you see why so many millions of Americans have such deep concern regarding the birth identity and international allegiances of now sitting President of the United States, Barack Obama? Do you see why we are so concerned that Barack Obama has spent over $1 million of his own money locking down all of his identifying records of identity, and to date has refused to release the information in a single one of them? And so now, as recently as just last week, the United States Agency for International Development has admitted to secretly spending more than $23 million of U.S. taxpayer money under the direction of Barack Obama, who is now desiring to influence voters in, of all places, Kenya. And this influence would be used to pass a highly contentious constitution that would bring Islamic law and legalized abortion to Kenya. Where is the mainstream media on this? When will this madness end?